Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're all good. We've just had some new event news coming through about the Festival of Lights, which is excellent. We always love some new events, so I want to give you a little breakdown of that now. As you'll see on the cover, we've got a brand new Pokemon coming through. This has been teased on the loading screen for quite a while now. Pronunciation is going to be tricky. Dedenne. It's illuminating the Festival of Lights event, which is great. We're getting a brand new Pokemon. The Festival of Lights will run from November the 5th through to November the 14th. Trainers, the time has come for light to overcome dark, and the much anticipated debut of Dedenne, the antenna Pokemon. This electric fairy type Pokemon, originally found in the Kalos region, will help illuminate your Pokedex as electric type Pokemon begin to appear more frequently in the wild. As trainers may be familiar with, Festival of Lights is a time to rediscover and strengthen bonds with all of those around you. And to go alongside of that theme, this is actually very, very good. We haven't had an event bonus like this for literally forever. The event bonuses are surrounding the friendship system, which is excellent. That's good for any player, any level, no matter what. The event bonuses, happiness, friendships, and heartfelt gifts add joy to any celebration amid the happiness and glee of the Festival of Light. Strengthen friendships of giving Pokemon Go. Friendship levels will increase twice as quickly, which is just brilliant if you're working somebody up through Ultra and Best Friends, so definitely get your daily interactions in, people. Gifts will provide increased rewards. That's always a good thing as well. I just hope they're the good part rather than just boosted stickers, Niantic, please. You'll also be able to open 45 gifts a day, which is another 15 on top of what you can already do. That's fantastic. Of course, the Season of Mischief will carry on with another step in the research of discovering Hooper. Apparently we're going to have fireworks appearing in the game as well. I just hope they actually appear, unlike the grass weekend event where they were supposed to have particles in the game and they didn't put them in. Dedenne, I'm going to call it Dedenne until someone corrects me. It's the first time it's being put in the game. Electric fairy type Pokemon. I don't know if it evolves off the top of my head. I don't know if it's any good. It doesn't look like a raid attacker. It might be okay in PvP because it's only weak to... It's going to only be weak to ground and poison. In the wild spawns, it's going to be mostly centered around electric type Pokemon. So Pikachu, Magnemite, Slugma for some, or Slugma fire type, you know. Whismur, Electrike, Blitzel, Cottony, Tynamo, Fennekin, and Dedenne. And if you're lucky, Darumaka and Litwick. And if you paid attention and you watched the video that's up there, which is my budget counters guide, if you're a new player, if you need to build up a squad of stuff, please pay attention because some of the Pokemon I listed in my counters thing are here. You can get the wild spawns. I said pay attention to whatever events are happening around you. Magnemite, go for that. Really good shiny. Really, really solid electric type Pokemon if you're looking to build up a squad. Electrike, again, it gets a Mega, so good to catch some of those. Darumaka and Litwick, both fantastic in the Fire type and also Litwick in the Ghost type sector, so definitely go for those rare spawns, people. The field research tasks are going to contain a couple more Pokemon. We've got Vulpix, Magnemite in there, Electabuzz. Remember, Electabuzz I said was the best non-legendary, non-mega, non-shadow electric type attacker in the game. Electabuzz is evolved into Electivire. Magmar, Electrike, Blitzel, Darumaka and Litleo. So Darumaka will have to find out what the research tasks are, and if you're lucky, you'll find the research task for Dedenne. So Dedenne is also going to be in the research tasks as well. 1-star raids are going to contain Charmander, Vulpix, Chinchou, Litwick, and Dedenne, which is cool. Litwick raids, definitely down for those. They're going to be much more useful than the 5-star raids for November, pretty much. 3-star raids, Alolan Raichu, Electabuzz, hello Electabuzz, Magmar, and Blossom. Blossom's usually a Sunstone evolution, so if you want to shortcut that process for new players, that's a good one to go for. And the 5-star raids are, of course, the Swords of Justice trio, which are all worse than raiding Electabuzz and Litwick. And Mega Raids, Mega Manectric, if you want a short track and not have to get a load of candy for Electrike. 7km eggs are going to contain a bit of a messy pool of Pokemon. So you've got Alolan Geodude, Chinchou, Pichu, Vulpix, Magby, Elekid, and if you're very, very, very lucky, Budju apparently. Roserade spawning at the moment for the Los Muertos event. So a celebration in India. This is a nice little exclusive perk. On the 7th of November between 4 PM and 7 PM, if you are in the Indian playing community, you'll get 2 times catch candy, and Blitzel and Dedenne will be spawning more frequently in the wild. It's like a 3-hour sort of tiny little event, which I guess is something. Obviously going to be new avatar items and stickers in the game to go inside with this event, but this is the bit that caught my eye, people. With light comes shadow, and it seems that the Festival of Lights event and Professor Willow's research into Hooper might have caught the attention of Team Go Rocket. Reports indicate that Team Go Rocket plans to strike on Tuesday, November the 9th. Stay tuned, trainers. You can charge TM away frustration, finally, people. You can TM frustration off of your shadow Pokemon. We haven't seen an event like this. We haven't had a Team Rocket event since May. Literally, it's been for frickin' ever. So this is fantastic. We need this more often, Niantic. We need it 4 times a year minimum, really, once every season. Team Go Rocket members will be appearing significantly more frequently at Pokestops and in balloons. So I'm hoping that's like maybe a 1 hour, every 2 hour sort of cycle with the balloons, and also loads of Pokestops everywhere. Good to try and grind for Shadow Machop, Shadow Electabuzz, Shadow Starters if you can, Shadow Tangler. Try and find the Shadow Dragons as well. There are more details to come on the side of Team Rocket because honestly, we haven't had Team Rocket. Giovanni hasn't been available in Pokemon Go since August. They haven't had it in September and October, and there's no word of Giovanni returning at all this month in the game details. I'm hoping that this is a good sign they're finally going to bring it back in and we can TM frustration off of our shadow Pokemon, people. So that is the basic rundown of the event. As I've already said in a couple of little pointers, there are some genuinely good Pokemon here that you can go for if you are struggling to get some typing coverage for raid bosses. My following recommendations are: go for Magnemite, people, Electabuzz, Darumaka, Litwick. Those are the 4 Pokemon I'm going to recommend that you go for, okay, because they're all really, really good in various sectors of the game. 2 fantastic electric types, 2 fantastic fire type Pokemon, and of course Litwick is a dual type of fire and ghost. So honestly, that's 5 really, really good counters that you can stock up on candy, good IVs, trade them, everything. Okay, so those are my top tips, people. Well, that's going to do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comments if you are excited for the Festival of Lights event. I think I'm actually alright with it, to be honest. I mean, it's not amazing, but I think it's pretty solid. It's got a good spawn pool in there of shinies. It's got the friendship bonus thing, which is excellent, and Team Rocket finally bloody coming back with an event. Finally returning. We can finally TM frustration off of our shadow Pokemon. That does the event for me, frankly. With that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please make sure to subscribe if you are new with the notifications on so you don't miss any uploads or live streams. And of course, smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. Would really, really appreciate your support, people. I need to see what I'm doing because it's Cacnea Spotlight Hour tomorrow, and I frankly can't be bothered with Cacnea. It's the Dia de los Muertos event. We may go live tomorrow. I'll let you know. Keep your eye on my socials, keep your eye on the community tab, but we'll definitely be live for Raid Hour for Darkrai on Wednesday, so come back then for sure, people. And until the next one, people, do take care.